Johnny D from the Y on Team Woods back again, and we're going to be doing a little cooking sometimes, but we're right back to the book of questions. On to the next one, as a legendary rapper once said. And we're on to question 4, where it says, ignoring all financial considerations, would you rather spend the next 5 years confined to an urban mecca like New York City, or a beautiful isolated town on the California coast? That's a pretty soul-searching question. Easy question for me, but before I get my answer, we're going to be going right down to cooking. And since this is a meal that I'm not familiar with, I'm going to turn it over to my trainer, Matthew Woods.
AKA the Black Miyagi, AKA Miyagi. So what's up, y'all? We're going to do a little quick meal. The goal is to have something that tastes good, that's quick, that's affordable, and all that good stuff. So we've got a big pan here. We're going to go ahead and turn that on right now. We're going to put that on medium high. Alright, cool. And then that one, turn that back pot there on high, because we want to bring that to a boil. Okay. Alright, so now I know that pan's not hot yet, but again, we want to get this meal done quick, so you want to go ahead and add some of this olive oil to the pan. Alright, that's good. Grab the handle of the pan and work that olive oil around. Work it all around the pan. Alright. That's good enough. It's starting to get a little hot there. Here's some sizzling. Oh, you know, I think that's the water from the electric stove or whatever. Or is that pan back there?
Yeah, it's this one right here.
Okay. Alright. As long as we're not burning down the house. So next we're going to add some garlic. Not garlic, but we're going to add the ginger to that mixture. That's the ginger right there. Or to the pan, I should say. Alright, so we got a nice slow little sizzle there. So we're going to let that come to a little sizzle, and then next we're going to add the chicken once that sizzles up a little bit, so you can hold on off. So while we waiting on that, because we want to keep it moving, what's your answer to the question?
So the question was, if we're going all the financial considerations, would you rather stay in a place like New York City, or urban mecca, or an isolated town on the California coast? And the answer for me would have to be the California coast, because I'm more of a quiet dude. Like, sure, I can like blend into a party. I would be cool around a party with a group of friends, but I'm more of a quiet dude. I do love me some peace and quiet, and it really like helps. Especially nowadays, like, you know, what the world is, I need that place of quiet more times, more often than not. You know, especially like, I went to school here in Youngstown, went to school in Cleveland, but I didn't graduate until I went to a small town in Garrettsville. And surprisingly enough, it was more quiet there than it was in Youngstown and Cleveland. And that can be because it was a small-ass town, but either way, bottom line is I would go with the beautiful isolated town in the California coast.
Okay, I could dig it. Yeah, I would too, because number one, similar with you, I'm a private type person. Shake that pan up a little bit. You know, I could dig the stir it. I forgot that is a big old heavy pan. Yeah, because we don't want that to stick. Let's stir that up a little bit. But you know, I like the isolation. You know, because I'm an outdoorsy type person. You know, I like nature and whatnot. But I also like to be close enough to the city too to go hit the action sometimes. Can you turn that pan up a little bit, because it's cooking a little slow? No, the one over here. This is the one you're working on. Yeah, so now you want to go ahead and grab, actually you could use that spoon to scoop up the chicken and put it into the pan. It's gonna sizzle, so you don't want to have your face too directly over it. Alright, so yeah, go ahead and stir it up real good, because it'll stick to the pan if you don't stir it good, so you gotta move it around. Gotta move it around. And what I'll do is turn the spoon upside down, and then yeah, there you go. And you gotta like flip it too while you're doing all of that, so it starts to cook evenly. Well, let me give you an example. Step back for a second. Let Miyagi grab the spoon. So you want to move it around. Okay, camera's fogging up. But you see what I'm doing? I'm having to step back because the camera's fogging up. If you want to move it around, don't be scared. Alright, so now what we want to do is, this isn't even halfway done cooking, but it's all good because chicken breasts, they don't take a long time to cook. So we don't want to fall into that trap and overcook them. So what we want to do is add the spinach. So go ahead and add both bags of spinach. But you're going to have to do it a little slowly. You're going to have to like add maybe half the bag and then stir it a little bit. Go ahead, don't be scared. It ain't gonna hurt none if you dump it faster. That spinach is gonna cook down real nice. So you wanna get the chicken on top of it, you wanna really mix it up, you know. Alright, so go ahead and add some more spinach. It's going to cook down fast. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to douse it with a little bit of soy sauce. Yeah, shake it like a Polaroid picture, like another famous rapper once said. That's cool. Do you know who that rapper was?
Shake it like a Polaroid?
Yeah, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Nah.
Outkast. Hey now. Yeah.
Shows I don't listen to that song enough.
Right. It's all gravy, man. It's all gravy. So yeah, that your stove doesn't seem like it's cooking as high as I would like. Is it on the high setting?
I don't know.
Okay. Alright, cool. So now what you want to do is add the onions in there. You want to add all of those onions. No, just scoop them up. You're gonna do too much, yeah. No, with your hand. Just with your hand. Yep. I didn't want you to use the. Go ahead and dump it in. Just dump it in there. Just dump it in there. Gotta move fast, man. That's the thing. It's all about adapting. I didn't say it, but you know the whole point of us making these videos is to show people, you know, number one, I'm gonna be eating this stuff. I'm gonna be eating this for a few days. So that's like the number one reason. But you know, then number two, showing John how to cook, and then number three is, you know, supporting him, because right now we're representing Davenport Productions. So you know, it's a team thing, and getting together to, like, you know, I got all the ingredients all set up. You know, cut the bags for the noodles, all of that. You know, cut the bags for the spinach. You know, we working together as a team. So yeah, oh, speaking of spinach, add the other bag. Yes, indeed. Yep, and go ahead and stir that up some more. Right. We added all the bags, both bags of spinach to the chicken. We also added some the garlic and the ginger as well too. So now we want to add the rest of that, the cilantro. Yep, stir it like you know, stir it like you mean it. You gotta get everything, the whole pan. Don't leave no stone unturned. Gonna get all that flavor. And if you notice, we haven't added any seasonings yet, as far as like, you know, salt, pepper, blah blah blah. And actually, we're only going to add pepper and Old Bay seasoning to this, so we're not going to do it up. Sometimes in these situations, less is more. So we go ahead now and add the garlic. Yes, sir. So now, so now you want to add the ramen into the boiling water there. And so with the ramen, we're not adding the packets. We could use that as seasoning for another meal. Alright, so now, yeah, go ahead and stir that up. Yes, sir. Cool. That's good enough. Now stir up your chicken. Good cilantro there. So now you want to add the mushrooms. All the mushrooms at once. Yes, sir. That's looking real pretty. Looking real pretty. Hey, how you doing? Yes, sir. Okay, so now you want to add the shrimp to that. Sure. Now we want to add a little bit of soy sauce, which is what I'm thinking about. The soy sauce has a salty flavor. Go ahead and shake it like a fork. Oh, hey. Come on now. You shaking like something else, bro. Ain't that type of party, man. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough. All right. So the soy sauce has a lot of sodium. Let me look at this thing. Ooh, Lord have mercy. 1 tablespoon is 820 milligrams of sodium. So we did about maybe, I would say about 6 or 7 tablespoons. Probably not even that much, but about that. All right. So go ahead and stir that up. Yeah. I see it. Yep. Okay, that's good enough over there. So now you want to turn down your fire on this pan to about, no, on this pan over here. Yeah. Yeah, medium is good. Alright, so now you want to add a little bit of seasonings. So right here we have our Old Bay, regular Old Bay, and black pepper. So you're not going to put it all in, but just kind of sprinkle it all around, you know, like an E40 song. Do you know that song, bruh? Sprinkle Me?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you're still with me now. Alright, so we're going to sprinkle that. It's looking real right. It's looking real right. And with this one, we went with the salad. That's good enough. That's good enough, bro. The salad shrimps. I was looking for the uncooked shrimps. And I go to Aldi's and Save-A-Lot. Those are the two stores I do my thing from. But those stores didn't have my shrimps, so I ended up having to get these salad shrimps from Dollar General. But that's what we went with, and they're already pre-cooked, so you want to add it in at the end, and you want to add it in at the right time so it doesn't overcook or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and stir up your chicken and your mushrooms and all that good stuff. That's looking real good already. Alright. And then the noodles back there, you can turn those off. Alright. So now we have a mixture here. This is just milk, flour, Old Bay, and black pepper. So you're going to pour half of that. And actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Before you pour half of that in there, this bag of cheese right there, that one, dump all that in there. It's only a little bit. Just dump all that in there. And then take about the same amount from that bag and put it in there. Same amount. Okay, so now you want to stir that up. Yeah, one good way to stir is to, get the sides of the pan first. Like, go and scrape the sides first. Like, and it's all the way up to the side is the whole thing. You see how it's onions and stuff right there? So when you scrape the side, you're getting all of that. Yeah, you gotta get all that flavor into the pan. There you go. So now next you want to add the half of the milk mixture. Let's go. Be faster with it now.
No more.
And you ain't got to be perfect. All right, so go ahead, stir that up. So now we have our mixture with cheese and milk added. We didn't add all the milk. We're going to add, the rest of it in a moment. Because first we got to add the noodles. So we're going to put half the noodles in there, stir it up, and then we're going to see how it's looking. And be fast with it. It's okay. You ain't going to hurt nothing. Like Kid and Play said, ain't going to hurt nobody. I think they sampled that from somebody. Wait, get the rest of that stuff in the bowl. On the side of the bowl hanging out. You see the side?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, there you go. And hold the pan over the thing so that it don't see how it's dripping on the stove. Yeah, because we don't want to make a super mess. Alright, so now go ahead and stir that up. Yeah, so cooking is something serious. Some people consider the kitchen the most dangerous room in the house. Why? Because there's gas coming out of the cabinets or not the cabinets, but the floor into the stove, and you know, it's fire and all that other stuff. So, you know, when you learn how to cook fast and this type of stuff, you learn to be careful eventually if you're passionate about it. You learn to be careful, you learn to clean up as you go, different things like that, you know. All right, we can add the rest of the noodles.
You want the milk in first or the noodles?
Nah, you could do the noodles. Because I like the way it's looking here. It's looking good. Because I don't want to add too much milk mixture to it. Because we still need to add a little bit more cheese. That's good. You ain't got to do all that because that's going to take too much time. Alright. So you got to scoop it up. Use that spoon. Get the sides and turn it over. It's almost like what they call folding it. There you go. Just focus on the sides. Focus on the sides. Put the sides into the middle on top. Just put it on top. Go back to the side. Get it on top. Let me show you. I got it. See, that's what I'm saying. You want to scoop it up and just put it on top. And then you just push it down. Yeah, like that. Yeah, scoop it up, put it down. Scoop it up, put it down. Okay, so now we can add a little bit more of the milk, about half of what's left there. Okay. Looking good. So next, I want to add some more cheese. So lightly sprinkle it to cover the entire top. And you can just shake it. You ain't got to dig your hand in there. Just shake it. Yeah.
I wanted to finesse it a little bit, but alright.
What'd you say?
I wanted to finesse it a little bit, but alright.
You trying to act like that dude who be putting that salt on the thing?
Salt Bay.
What's his name? That's his name, Salt Man?
Salt Bay.
Salt Bay? Get your Salt Bay on. Nah, you gotta be original, man. You gotta be original. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, so add a little bit more milk to that, just in the center. Just half of what's in there. You gotta work on pouring faster, man. You gotta be able to see half and pour half. You know. Alright, remember, get from the sides to the middle. Sides to the middle. And that's pretty much it, y'all. So, next thing we gotta do is the taste test. You see, we got some that cheese looking real good. That cheese looking real good. This whole meal looking good. What you think, John?
I can just feel the room in my stomach is making for it.
I don't know if I like that. Let me step back if your stomach making room right now. Anyway, scoop a little bit of that into the bowl. Oh man, that's funny.
Want a little more?
No, that's enough. That's to do a little sample. We just trying to do it. Well, you ain't have to cut it off yet because we don't know how we looking. You know. Let's leave it on. Yeah. So go ahead. No, this is your angle over here. You got your favorite fork?
We have small forks.
I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you. No, I gotta mess with you. Some people got a favorite fork. Drum roll. That as the drum roll. I don't think he likes it.
You know you're not taking this home, right?
What you think, man?
That you're not taking this home. It's not making it out of here.
So come on, give us a description. You up here trying to get full after your belly done made that room. But we need to know how we, give some details.
It's good, spicy. It's got a little creamy taste with it too, so it's pretty good. And the shrimp, because we've had not this specific one, but you've made a smaller version of it, but we've had it before, and the shrimp actually the shrimp and the shrooms actually complemented pretty well. Actually made it taste better, which I didn't think was possible, but.
Now, were you one of the ones who don't like mushrooms? I can't remember if that was you or your mom or.
That was me.
Okay, so you like the mushrooms in this mixture?
Mushroom. I mean, don't take anything away from it, but again, I would prefer it without mushroom. But this is one of the rare few meals where I wouldn't mind mushroom in it.
Okay. So I'll take that as you like the mushrooms.
So it doesn't make it any worse.
But you will eat the whole bowl. You wouldn't leave the mushrooms behind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you like the mushrooms. So, and that's one of the things, I'm messing with John on that, y'all, because certain people always say, I don't like mushrooms. I don't like onions. In most cases, you just don't like the way you had it in the past. But it's possible sometimes for people to make it a certain way that, you will enjoy. So I think John's forgetting that he's on camera because he's getting up here like he had a family reunion about to go up for a second plate and sit down off in the corner by himself on the coast of the Mahoney River.
I'm about ready to call my family down and say dinner's ready.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Johnny D from the Y on Team Woods, back again, and also back with the book of questions. And now it's on for time. Well, it's time for chapter 3, or question 3. That's enough. Which is, if you had to be obsessed with money, sex, sports, religion, or food, which one would you choose? Alright, well that's deep and personal, but before we get to answer that question, because I do not have an answer, I'm going to turn it over to Matt, because he has a very different workout scheduled for today, and that's what we're doing.
Yo, what's up? Matt Woods from Team Woods, and what we're doing is we adapting. So it's a lot of people can't get into the gym like they wanted to get into the gym, and you got to do what you got to do, whether it's at home, some jogging, outdoors, the park, whatever the case may be. You got to adapt. So as far as a home workout is concerned, because it's cold outside, I know everybody ain't trying to go outside. So what we got here is some basic things you'll find around the crib. Got some grain beans, got some bleach, got some laundry detergent, got a bucket of water, and we got some refried beans. Now I know everybody might not have no refried beans in their house, but hopefully you got some laundry detergent. We don't need that out there funky. So what we're gonna do now, grab those 2 cans of green beans. But first I gotta get the music on though. I forgot about the music. Alright, so basic arm circle. So grab one in each hand, extend your arms out, and then do some arm circles. I'm gonna have to twist this camera. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So that's a good shoulder workout. It might not seem like, that'll do anything, but if you do it long enough, you're definitely gonna feel it. So you do some small ones, then reverse it. Now I want you to step up a little bit so you don't hit the wall, because you're gonna do some larger circles. And then you're gonna
feel it.
and then you're gonna reverse that as well. You feeling that burn? So now what you're gonna do is stick your arm straight out to the front, and then hold one, and then one of them raise it up. Either one, start with your left one, yeah, and then all the way down. No.
Oh, all the way down.
Yeah, all the way down, and then bring it back to the middle, and then do the other one. Yep. Again, it's a good shoulder workout. So now, go back into some small rotations. Reverse it. Then do your large rotations, opposite way. And then reverse it. All right, now hold your arms straight out like you were before. Now you're gonna do some squats. And see, by keeping that tension on the shoulders, by holding that weight up, it does a lot. That's like a chisel, my nizzle, chiseling those shoulders. All right, so on your third one, keep going on your third one. Keep on going. Hold it down on the third one. All right. Is that the second one, or hold it all the way down? Go all the way down.
All the way down.
Yep, all the way down. Hold it. Now use the cans as for your triceps. How you feeling? Keep on going. I ain't say stop, but just ask how you was feeling. You gotta hold your elbows off your knees. What you doing? You cheating. See, this workout ain't no joke. It's just a can of green beans, man. Can't handle a couple cans of green beans. All right, so now bring it on up. Bring it on up. Now curl them. Get your curl on. Do one at a time. Curl rotations, and all this is doing really is just giving your shoulders a break. All right, then end it with some small circles. Is it burning yet?
Starting to.
That's what's up. We're only about a couple of minutes into this. And now speed up those circles. That's the other thing too, you know. You can make it happen, make the workout more intense by speeding it up. And this is something, reverse it, and that'll be it. This is something that you could do sitting down in the chair. So it's not like you have to be standing up or whatever. Sitting at the end of your bed, whatever. Just make it happen. Yes, sis. Get that burn in. Straighten those arms out a little more though. Okay. It's all good. That's a good one. Good one. Go ahead, set those down. And grab the detergent and the bleach. And basically, same type of exercises, but it's just that that's a little bit heavier than the green beans. But right now, what we're gonna do is just curl those. And you always want to make sure they the lid is on tight. Like you tilting it to the side, just go straight up. That way, you know, nothing don't leak out. Yeah, so just always make sure those caps is on tight. You don't want to douse your crib with no bleach. or yourself for that matter. Get no bleach in your eyeballs. And then the same thing with the squats. You go ahead and break those squats down. Yep, Get them knees popping. That means it's working.
Tricep thing?
Nah, no triceps. Stand up straight, and then arms down, and then do some shoulder shrugs and rotations. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the next one. And that's you're gonna set that down, and I grab the bucket of water. And with that, you're gonna do a regular straight curl, and then before you switch arms, you're gonna do a reverse curl. So start with the regular straight forward curl. Now before you switch, let me know when you're at the end of your set, and I'm gonna give you another instruction. All right. Well, before you switch, see if you could just twist your arm the other way to do a straight curl without using, curl. Yeah, now curl. That's how you want to switch it. You don't want to use your other hand to assist. So when you do your right hand, do the reverse without using your other hand for help. Once again, it's that TeamWoods no excuse workout. You can find a bucket on the side of the road. So you can't say you ain't got no bucket. There you go. So the green beans were about 1 pound, if that. So about a pound. The bucket of water, I say that might be about 15 pounds. Thing is, it's an awkward weight because it's liquid and it's bouncing around in there. So it's not only working the biceps, but working the forearms as well, because you got that grip and you're controlling it. All right, so now before you put that down, you're gonna raise them up forward, but just not all the way, just shoulder length. Yeah, yeah. And you want to get that arm a little bit more straight. All right, you go ahead. Yeah, switch arms. Yeah, let's hold that. Yeah. There's some old Karate Kid type stuff right here. I'm like the Black Miyagi. Call me Miyagi. I'm Mr. Miyagi up in this mug. All right. We're going to get the refried beans, so says Miyagi. The refried beans. All right, so those, you see I'm holding the camera. do that, hold it like that. You're gonna have to step up, but make it parallel, horizontal. Make it sideways, make it go sideways, yeah. But hold your hands on the top and the bottom. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just like that. And then what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna set this camera down so I can show you. So with the refried beans, we're gonna do some hip rotations. I guess that's what they're called. Yeah, so go ahead and make that happen. Small circles, big circles, but you can start off small. And then you want to start to get wider and really extend it, going, you know, far back, far to the side, you know, like you hitting switches, you know what I'm saying, front, back, side to side. There you go. And hold that out a little bit more when you come to the front, because that's how you're going to feel it. Yep. Yep. Get that stretch, especially on the sides too. Yep, and then you can reverse it. Yes, sir. All right, and then now you're gonna do the same thing with the, well, you're gonna do squats, holding it out forward. Yep. Yes, sir. Do about 5 more and hold it. You gotta hold it down. Yeah, hold it on your last one. All right, so now what you're gonna do is keep it down there and then do a military press, one hand. Can't lift up a can of beans, man.
That's a very hard position.
Yeah, I mean, you can put your hand on the ground if you need, but that's a part of it, is keeping the balance. Yeah, that's a part of it, is keeping the balance, figuring out a way to make it happen. Yes, sir. Hey, they say beans is good for your heart, man. I think they was right. So that concludes the Team Woods at the crib workout. You know, so how you feel, man? How that work out for you?
Ready to go home.
What was the most, describe the workout so that people get an idea of how it felt and all that good stuff, and then you roll into your answer.
Well, the workout is like, as soon as you like grab the stuff, you're starting thinking like, nah, this stuff's gonna be easy. Like it's not gonna affect me as well. But then as you really start getting into it, the more it starts hurting, the more you realize, oh wow, this hurts. But yeah, especially with the water, because like I said, 15 pounds. I've done more stuff with 15-pound dumbbells, but with that water, especially with the liquid shaking around, and on top of that being it being a bucket, not a dumbbell, it makes it kind of harder to lift it. But yeah, all in all, it works. I mean, I look at it at times, but it works. And as for my answer for question number 3, which was, if you could choose one thing to be obsessed about, which is either money, sports, food, religion, or sex, I'd have to go with sports, because most of my motivation actually of me like in anything at all actually comes from sport. Most of the things that actually like gets me out of bed, you know, gets me up around, you know, to just feel motivated to do stuff, right stuff, is actually from sports. And actually, sports kind of brought me out of a dark place I was in high school, but that's a long story there. But all in all, out of all those things, I would have to say I have to choose sports to obsess over. But anyway, that's about it. It's your boy Johnny D from YO. Peace out.
Thank you.